What uppers? This is SynKyller, and welcome to the first episode of Theory Crafting. This is a series where we talk about new characters that's coming out to some of our favorite games that we play on a daily. We sit here and we talk about as far as how they're going to be appreciated or accepted by the community. We also talk about where you think they should be on the tier list and if they have favorable matchups. Are they going to be good? Are they going to be overpowered? Are they going to be mid? Or are they going to be absolute filth? So let's get to theory crafting. Our very first character in this episode is none other than Alex in Street Fighter 6. First thing first, Alex is not a totally brand new character. He's been around. He has history in the Street Fighter universe. He was introduced in Street Fighter 3, the new generation. But not only that, he was also supposedly be the face of that era for Street Fighter. And that kind of rubbed the fans wrong way. Because let's be real, they wanted him to become the face over icons such as Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, and Gao. And they wanted him to be the guy.
Okay? You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Nah, nobody was feeling that. Capcom had high hopes, but the community chose otherwise. And it just didn't fit at that time. Also, his next game he showed up was in Street Fighter V. And at that time, he did have a cult following. He did have a fan base. I mean, everybody liked he had style, he had swagger. Well, his fan base thought he did. But others thought differently. Others thought he was a wasted character slot and not good and shouldn't even be added to the game. I mean, honestly, quite frankly, was he good in the Third Strike and Street Fighter V? Well,
Alex is trash. Nothing new. Street Fighter 5, he's trash too. Capcom Fighting's Jam, he's trash too. So don't worry.
Well, yeah. That sums up how the competitive community in the FGC felt about Alex at that time. I mean, he had some cool tools. He had some swagger about him. But at the end of the day, a lot of people played him, thought or used him stylistically or for fun. They didn't use him for serious competition. Unlike, me being the idiot tried to. But anywho, let's go on. So with that being said, how would Alex fit or fill the role in Street Fighter 6? That's why you're here. Let's figure it out together. All right, so now that we got that out the way, we talked about his history. We talked about how the community views him over the years. So let's talk about what's the most important thing here. How does he fit in Street Fighter 6? And this is why I think he fits wonderfully in this game. And I don't think he's a wasted character slot because of three core mechanics that be very beneficial for Alex gameplay. First off, let's get this out the way. Alex is a pressure-based brawler. I mean, he's a grappler too, but he's a hybrid. You don't understand what I'm saying? And he still has his signature power bomb. He still has his flash chop. He still has his aerial knee smash. And those are his core elements or his core moveset. But one thing he does have that really stood out for me as well as you is his new move called Prowler Stance. Prowler Stance, it looks like he gets in a football stance almost, but then he can rush at you real fast. It's like a command dash, if you will. But the thing is that makes it more beneficial or makes it special is that he has over 10 follow-ups. Like 10 follow-ups. 10 different moves or 10 different attacks after he does a Prowler Stance. And Prowler Stance is very good. Only thing risky with Prowler Stance is you cannot block. You can dash. You can dash forward. You can double dash forward, or you can back dash with it, but you cannot block. And that's what makes it risky, especially in the neutral game. With that being said, I think that helps him out greatly. And then also these three mechanics within Street Fighter 6 also helps him out tremendously as well. The first mechanic I would like to talk about that really helps out Alex is Drive Rush or Drive Rush Cancel. In this case, Drive Rush Pressure. Drive Rush Pressure is one of the strongest mechanics in Street Fighter 6. It lets or allows characters to suddenly turn a normal attack into forward momentum. Like, case in point, let's say Alex, he lands a normal and cancel into a drive rush. And suddenly he's in your face. Now you have to second guess or triple guess. You have to guess you have to guess correctly in order to stop his momentum. Is he going to strike me? Is he going to command grab me? Is he going to normal grab me? Is he just going to block? Is he going to prowler stance into something that will put me on my ass? What is he going to do? I'm nervous. Help me. So yeah, that's what it is. And then it also adds to the strike throw pressure, which is phenomenally good in Street Fighter 6. You got to guess. Which leads me to the second mechanic that I think helps Alex greatly is corner pressure. Oh my God. If you play Street Fighter 5, you know how important corner pressure was. Most of the cast had good corner pressure. Especially Alex. You did not want to be in the corner with Alex. I've seen some great combos. Those combos will hit and just eat away at your life bar. Just totally eat away at your life bar. With that being said, if that was even bad in Street Fighter 5, it's 10 times worse in Street Fighter 6. Because you definitely don't want to be in the corner. Especially if you're in burnout. Because you get dizzied. So you give a guy who wants to be in your face and make you have second guess with his mix-ups, his prowler stance, and then you want to be in a corner? No, you don't want to be in a corner. You want to be in mid-screen, mid-stage. And you don't want to be burnout in the corner against him. You don't want to be, you pretty much don't want to be in the corner with Alex, okay? And that's why this is beneficial. The corner pressure is very beneficial for Alex. Which leads to my third mechanic, strike throw guessing. Classic strike throw game. Jab into throw. You know what I'm saying? You want to block in this and that. And this fits Alex's identity perfectly. I mean, what's coming next? Alex wants to be in your face. He's going to be in your face. He's going to be all in your face like this. Just all in your face. What you going to do? What you going to do? Are you going to block? I command grab you. Oh, you going to try to throw? I do a armored lariat. Oh, you gonna try to jump? Oh, air knee smash. Oh, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, dog? I'm in your face. All in your face. What you gonna do? Not a goddamn thing, but take this damn grab. So yeah, so this Street Fighter 6 is very good for Alex, and I think it will work wonders. So to summarize, you have drive rush pressure, you have corner pressure, you have strike throw guessing. This makes Alex phenomenal, and I think it helps him out. With that being said, let's talk about the tier list. Let's see or think or even assume where he will fall in the tier list on day one. Okay, so let's go with my tier list that I did on TierMaker like months ago when Scott first came out. As you can see, this is my tier list. Let's say Alex comes out and he's overpowered, right? What would make Alex overpowered? What will make Alex finally top tier in this game? I'm glad you asked. First and foremost, if his neutral game, if he's winning 9 times out of 10 of his neutral game, that will make him overpowered. What else will make him overpowered is his prowler stance, you know, as far as like, you cannot stop it. As far as if you cannot stop his prowler game, especially into power bomb, if he can prowler stance into power bomb and have you second guessing, that will make him overpowered. And then also his drive rushing, you know, if his drive rush is very good, his drive impact was long reaching, that will make him overpowered. It would just be great. It will be ridiculous. It will have the community in an uproar, a tangent, so to speak. It will have people be like, yo, you gotta nerf this dude. That's if he was overpowered. That's if he was top 5. But me personally, I don't think he's top 5. Which brings me up to if he was good. Let's say he comes out, he's good. All right. Let's say he's good. What would make Alex good? Well, starters, I think strong damage, good pressure, the ability to, I wouldn't say win in the neutral game, but good Oki, be able to win neutral game, but also be a, you know, even though he lose it, be able to come back from losing it. Let's say, you know, matches being snowballed and you're suffering and your life lead, you had life lead, but now you failed and it's like 20 to 15 seconds left on the clock. Can you come back? What can you do to win? What are your options? That will make him a good character. And I think that's where he fits due to the mechanics of Street Fighter 6, due to his kit, and on paper how he looks. I think he will come out in good, which is A tier. I think. I could be wrong, but let me know. You let me know. Write down and tell me how you feel. Do you think I'm right or do you think I'm wrong? We'll see. Okay, so let's say Alex comes out and he's mid. Where's Alex? Let's say we put him in mid, B tier, or even C tier. Let's say put him in C tier. What makes him mid? What makes him mid? Okay, first and foremost, let's say his normals are slow. Let's say his options are limited. Also, let's say that people with stronger options or stronger tools can keep him at bay, and Alex has no way to get in on any of them. Yeah, that will make him mid. That'll make him, that's where he was in Street Fighter 5. I mean, he had the damage. He had some tools to get in on certain characters or some characters, but all in all, his normals were slow. His best normal was crouching medium punch, and yeah, so yeah, he's been mid. He's been mid in Street Fighter 5. You understand what I'm saying? He was mid in Street Fighter 5, and they were better characters. Play with better characters than you would with Alex in Street Fighter 5. So he came out, I mean, well, actually, when he came Street Fighter 5, he was decent. He was upper mid in Street Fighter 5 when he first came out. Then they nerfed him. Then he became Basura. Then at the end of the shelf life of Street Fighter 5, he became mid again, top mid. So he's been a mid-type character. Hopefully in Street Fighter 6, he'll become top tier. Well, I don't want him to be top tier. I want him to be low top tier. That way he falls under the radar. So people won't be crying, he needs a nerf. Or they'll be like, he needs a buff. No, he's perfect where he is. I want the Goldilocks version of Alex this time around. But yeah, in mid, not good normals, slow normals. Don't have the ability to get on good, if not great, characters. And his options are very limited. That will make him mid. Which leads us to dead on arrival. Let's say he's here. He can either be better than Edmund, or in Lily, he can be in the middle, or he can be absolute dog. What would do that, and what will cause that? Honestly, quite frankly, he can't get on no characters. All his normals are minus instead of plus. His drive rush is not as good, not as fast. His drive impact is lacking, a little lackluster. I mean, there's so many things that can make, Alex dead on arrival. And it's like, you came up with this. Y'all been waiting a whole year after you announced season 3 characters, and you came up with this? Man, y'all trash. You know what I'm saying? Capcom, what are you doing? So yeah, but honestly, quite frankly, I think he will not be dead on arrival. He would be, honestly, high mid to medium good. Maybe on the cusp of really good, really good. That's my personal prediction. What's your prediction? Let me know. Hey, now that we talked about the tier list, let's talk about the matchups, because this is theory crafting. Now, mind you, let's keep it real. You can change, and this is only theory crafting. And just like tier list, it's not set in stone. So with that being said, we're going to go with his good matchups. What I think he has the best or more favorable chances of winning against these characters. I'm putting the characters in alphabetical order. No rhyme and reason as far as he can beat this character over this character in this tier. No, I just put in alphabetical order. So let's get started. My eyes, I think these are the characters that are favorable for Alex to win. Okay, remember, this is on paper, and I think this is what Alex, he wants to get into your face, make you guess, second guess, good pressure, good damage, and I think he do it. Like Blanca, Chun-Li, DJ, and especially Dawson, I think he can get in their face and cause mayhem. Ehan did the same. Elena, I'm kind of iffy on Elena. I think a very good Elena can make you, can do the same thing that you're trying to do to her, make you second guess and do what you want to do. Same with Jamie. Well, it depends on the drinks. Drink 1, drink 2, no, not a problem. Drink 3 and 4, especially 4, yeah, it gets iffy. It gets iffy. Same with Jury, Ken, and Kimberly. Well, especially Jury and Kimberly. It's like, you know, real good Jury and Kimberly's can make you second guess. They're doing the same thing that you're trying to do to them, just like with Elena. So yeah, Elena, Jamin, Jury, and Kimberly. Oh man, it's not only a battle of attrition. It's like who can make the first one snowball the match. You know what I'm saying? Now with Ken, Lily, Manon, Marissa, and Zangief, they want to be up close in your face, and that's what Alex wants. Alex wants you to be in my face. I want you to be close so I can put hands on you, especially when it comes to Zangief and Lily. Like, I want you to be close to me so I can abuse you. Let me abuse you. And that's what it is. But now when it comes to like I said, it depends. It also depends on the player, especially with matchups. It depends on the player. Like me, going to like Evo, going to a major, and then I'm going against Koji Kog, or I'm going against Habiki's Lily. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. And then it boils down to player versus player. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with like Idom, Manon, or Ichigan, Zangief's Zangief. It all comes down to player and matchup experience and the know-how and the knowledge of said characters. That's what it boils down to. But in this game, or any fighting games, anybody can beat anybody. But it depends. It boils down to training, knowledge, matchup knowledge, and experience. So, but here's the characters I think that Alex, on paper, can give the business to. Now into the nitty gritty, so to speak. Even. Oh man, these characters I think are even. I mean, like I said again, on paper, I think. Actually, quite frankly, I'm gonna be real with you. I think Aki might be, she's on the cusp. She's on the hard matchup and on even matchup. I think this is one of the characters, her, Sea Viper, and Mai. I think they're like on the hard matchup, depending on the player wise perspective, especially Aki. Aki can keep you at bay. I mean, her puddles, her anti-air, I mean, her slow moving projectile, she can really keep Alex in, it falls in that category. Who can make the other player snowball first, fast? And, Akuma, I don't, actually, I don't know. As an Alex player, especially now, you shouldn't be fearing Akuma. He's a glass cannon. Put him on his ass as fast as possible. Do not play neutral game with him. If you play neutral with him, you will lose. But if you be on his ass and apply pressure, he will fold. He will fold. Same thing with Sea Viper. Sea Viper will try to keep you at bay. She would most definitely try to keep you at bay. You know what I'm saying? With seismic hammer, her flame kicks, she don't want to get close to you. She'll try to do the sneaky, crossover flame kick. She wants to stay away from you. So, yeah. And then plus you got the parry, you got the drive parry. You know what I'm saying? Makes it even better. So yeah. Now if this was Street Fighter 5, if both of them was in Street Fighter 5, Sea Viper would eat Alex up alive. Eat his ass up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't mean to say it like that. But you get what I'm saying. But Cammy's good. I mean, Cammy is like the bona fide ideal character in all Street Fighter games. Very good, very neutral, she fits any and every mechanic for all the Street Fighter games she's been in. So, I mean, she could be put in hard, but I think they're very even. Same, Luke, man, I'm not gonna let my bias cloud my judgment, But anyway, Luke, I think they can fight even. Same with Ryu. Luke, Ryu, and Terry, same. I put them in the same category. It depends on who's slipping and who's not. And M. Bison, I originally had him in, good 6'4", but I think M. Bison, I think it's even. Sagat, man, I think it's even too, because Sagat, especially his new his Jirai kicks, yeah, it can be a problem. It could be a problem, but we'll see. So that's who I have in even. And finally, unfavorable. He'll lose more than he will win against these characters. I'm not going in order. I mean, I have them in alphabetical order, but I'm gonna say who I think is from the most hardest to, from the easiest or sustainable, I should say. I think Guile will give him issues. I mean, especially going against a real good Guile player. Guile is very defensive. You're very offensive. Guile wants to keep you at bay. Guile can keep you at bay. So it's gonna be an uphill battle. It's definitely gonna be an uphill battle. Rashid, same with Rashid. Rashid is as agile and mobile as you, or even better and more. And then his fireballs, then his level 2, then it's just he can it reminds me of the fight sort of between Game of Thrones. Remember the Prince? I forgot his name. The Prince versus the Mountain. Remember, it's like that. It can be like that. I mean, especially Rashid, all dancing around, hitting you, stick and move, dancing around, throwing fireballs, jumping, double jumping, dashing and stuff. He can pretty much put you on a goddamn tilt-a-whirl, you know what I'm saying, to have you second guessing. This is the living embodiment of, yes, who snowballs the match first. But you gotta be on your pints and your quarts when you go against Rashid, because Rashid can actually make you look stupid. I'm just saying it. I'm just keeping it real. JP is JP, dog. Come on, man. JP is the best zone creator, zoner in this game by far. He can do whatever he wants and keep you at bay. You be surprised, especially in your elo hell, when you're in platinum and going to diamond. He's a gatekeeper. He is definitely a gatekeeper. People use this character as a gatekeeper. If you're a good player, you can get past JP. But there's so many players in platinum and diamond that are horrible in Street Fighter games, let alone fighting games, that use this character. They're being carried by this character. Don't fall for the okie doke. Learn how to beat JP. Now, when you get past that and you start getting to masters, you start getting into grandmasters, you start getting into almost to legend status, you're going against the very best of the best. And these guys know how to make you look silly. You think Rashid making you look silly? Go against a phenomenal JP player. He will eat you alive. And I think he's one of the ones that is going to be hard. You got to be on him. And thank God Capcom, nerfed amnesia, because if we was going against JP and you still had season 1 amnesia, good luck. This would have been 3-7 easy. But other than that, yeah, JP is real hard. Now here's the sleeper that the people, you would think JP is the hardest character. Nah, the beat. Nah, Ed, to me, still, I think is the best character in the game, and Ed can make you look even sillier compared to Rashid and JP. He is just as fast as Alex. He's not faster than Rashid, but he's just as fast as Alex. He has just as good enough damage. He's very quick. He's very agile. He pretty much doing the same thing that Alex is doing. He'll make you look silly. He'll make you look foolish. I mean, he's just a good put together character. Listen, this matchup is going to be one for the ages. A very good Alex player versus a very good Ed. Oh my God. You get some popcorn. Get some popcorn and some Coke Zero, because this is about to be a good match. This is about to be a slobber knocker. And I can't wait to see that matchup, actually, personally. And, actually, quite frankly, I can't wait to go against good Ed players. It's going to help me, get better, and also help me learn how to handle this matchup. But with that being said, on paper, I think this matchup is it's not in Alex's favor. I think Ed beats the snot out of Alex. Easy, free, fry. So yeah. So there you have it. This is the first episode of Theory Crafting, and I want to hear from you. I want to hear from the community. Okay, who did I get wrong in the matchups? Where did I get wrong with the tier list? You see? And like I said, this is Theory Crafting. Everybody looks good on paper, but until we put our hands on them, until we find out that they're an absolute monster, or if they're Basura, let's find out. And let's see if this character, I think Alex, like I said, to summarize, I think Alex is going to be good. I think he has a lot of good matchups in his favor, but we have to see, and we'll find out next week. Like I said, this is SynKyller, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And I will talk to y'all soon. Episode 2, I don't know. Whoever coming out for Marvel Rivals in season 7, that's who we gonna go with. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.